So before we go into a time of hearing testimony from our brother Serkan, just want to reiterate during the announcements, I know we had some people come in later, but really wanted to just press in on the three things that are in your pamphlet, and reminder that your sign up for for our ministry teams, there's a sign-up pamphlet here or a sign-up sheet here that can be turned in either in the offering plate. It can be given to any of the shepherds or any of the greeters as you leave the sanctuary this morning. Also, the overviews of each of the ministry teams, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about what exactly they do. And then the last thing we have here, two-sided note from Pastor DL today on the back side. Well, I guess, or the front side, depending on how you look at it. It is the information about the Daniel fast. So again, a lot of great information there. Please encourage you to look through all three sheets that are in your pamphlet this morning. So without further ado, would love to welcome Brother Serkan up to share about what God has been doing in his heart since going through Harvest 201. So Harvest 201, not any different than school. There's a Harvest 101, there's a Harvest 201, and soon to come is Harvest 301. But wonderful class. A lot of people have gone through it and have just been really blessed in their faith and made more firm in their foundation. So looking forward to hear how God has been doing that in Serkan's heart and in his life. So if you could welcome him up to the front.
Thank you, guys. I like to start with from the beginning. I know some of you know me, but here it goes. My name is Serkan Serbest. I'm a programmer who has been at Harvest for it's more than 2 years. My wife Duri and I are part of the Fukuoka House Church, and last year we were able to take the Harvest 201 together. I would like to start with why I joined Harvest 201. When I got baptized on Easter Sunday 2018, I promised that I would follow Jesus, but knowing Jesus without knowing him seems like it would not be right thing for me to do. I wanted to know the God whom I was following. Not just that, I was having a hard time understanding the true meaning of God's word. I was listening to sermons, but it wasn't enough sometimes. As I wanted to know God and his word more, also while I loved the songs we were singing, God knows how many times I lost my focus because I didn't know the words and that the songs really meant. But those questions led me to want to know more and to find answers to the questions that I had so that I could know more about Jesus. For these reasons, Harvest 201 was a perfect opportunity for me to learn about Jesus in new ways. Through my own Bible reading and from teaching in class, from an amazing teacher like DL, and to be able to worship with my classmates every week was an amazing experience. If I were to summarize what this class meant to me, it helped me to understand Jesus' life in details, like what had happened to him, when, where, and how it happened. Most importantly, Harvest 201 helped me to better understand his sacrifice for us through his life of obedience and his death on the cross. For sure, this class challenged me because I never studied Jesus' life and the Bible like this. I believe my classmates had their struggles too. I was having a hard time memorizing our weekly memory verses and summarizing the chapters in the Bible that we had to read each week. But during the 12 weeks, I made a huge process, thanks to Pastor DL, who taught us and prepared an amazing study guide, which helped me a lot. Now, when I look back at my life before I took the class and now, I can see the difference. I'm not the person who avoids talking about Jesus anymore. I can easily say that studying God's word gave me more confidence and helped me to gain more understanding how God's working in us in many different ways. I'm hoping that these testimonies that are being shared here will fill your heart and will encourage each one of you to attend to the next class so that you could also grow and experience God's grace like we did. Thank you.